Hello, lovely yogi friend, and well done for rolling out your mat and joining me for this practice, which is going to be 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar, uplifting our energy, heating the body, creating wellness for our hearts, both physically and emotionally. So let's come to the top of our mat and stand in mountain pose. So we're going to actually have our feet wider apart this time. So spreading your toes nice and wide, closing your eyes, gathering in your energy. So feel how that feels in the legs. A little energy pull up into the lower belly, but then relax. So once you've found your stability and you have your eyes closed, just relax the legs somewhat so that there is that sense of ease. Arriving into your breath, arriving into your body, arriving into your practice. And we're going to explore. Nice. So a little softness in the knees now. And we're going to take our hands onto our lower back. And we're encouraging the shoulder blades together, the elbows in towards one another. And just take it nice and easy with opening through the front of the body. So don't try to go too mad on this first one. And then release. And we're going to bend our knees, come down over our legs, interlinking our fingers behind us, and take the arms away from the back of the body. Let your head be nice and heavy. Lovely. And then release your arms, and we're going to roll up vertebra by vertebra. Rolling your shoulders back and down, hands come onto your lower back, encouraging that length through the front of the body, looking up. Find a sense of ease and trust through the soles of the feet, and then come up. And again, bending your knees, take your arms behind you. Lovely. One more like that. So releasing your arms, rolling up. Slowly, slowly. Hands come onto the lower back. We continue that movement. And then inhaling, coming up. This time we're going to fold over and give the backs of the legs a little massage. So as we come down over the legs, a little massage for the backs of the legs, and then bring the feet together, stepping your right foot back, knee comes down, rising up, Anjaneyasana. Taking your hands to the earth, tucking your toes, left foot back, plank pose. Knees come down, hips come back towards the heels, tidal pull. Rounding into your back, hips come forward, chest lifts, chin lifts. And then coming down to the earth, so elbows out to the side. And we're going to take our hands out in front of us and come up into a high cobra. So just to the height that's right for your body. And we're squeezing all the muscles in the back of the body. Rising up. And then exhale, lowering down. Hands come back underneath the shoulders. Press back into downward facing dog. As we inhale, we step the right foot forward between the hands. Left knee comes down, rising up with your arms. And then exhaling, hands come back to the earth. Hips come back, toes lift up towards the nose. A little fold over the right leg. And then bending that front knee, stepping the left foot forward. Folding over your legs. Inhaling, rising, coming all the way up. Exhaling, folding over. Inhaling, left foot back. Knee comes down. So we have our balance. Lifting the arms, reaching up. Exhaling, hands come to the earth. Tucking your toes. Right foot back. Plank pose. Knees come down. Hips come back towards the heels. Rounding into your back. Hips come forward. Chest lifts, chin lifts. We're going to lower to the earth. Come down. And again, hands just out in front a little bit and at an angle. Pressing down through the earth. Working towards straightening the arms. You can meander your way up. Squeeze the glutes nice and tight. We're really creating strength in the back of the body. and then release back down nice and slowly. Hands come back underneath, come back up into downward facing dog. Inhaling, left foot forward between the hands, right knee comes down, rising up, and then hands come back down to the earth, stepping the right foot forward, folding over your legs, chin in towards the chest. Inhaling, rising. Exhaling, hands come down. Nice. We're going to take our feet hip width apart again, nice and wide. A little softness in the knees, hands behind us, encouraging that movement through the front of the body, encouraging the hips forward, strong through the soles of the feet, and then inhaling, coming back up. Bending your knees, folding down, hands and arms behind you, encouraging the arms away, and then release and rolling up. So arms are heavy, nice, shoulders back and down, hands come onto the lower back, exploring how that feels, and then come back up, keeping the knees soft. Come down over your legs, interlinking your fingers, drawing your arms away from your back. And then release your arms. One more time. We're going to roll up. Hands come onto the lower back. We continue our movement. And then inhaling, we come back up. Fold over our legs and that massage down the backs of the legs again. So as we do that, heel toe, the feet together. Tucking our chin in. As we inhale, we step the right foot back. Knee comes down, rising up, Anjaneyasana, coming into a twist. So right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Squeeze the hands, look over the left elbow. Feel that through the right side of the body. And then as we inhale, we come back to the center, tucking our toes, left foot back, plank pose. Knees come down, hips come back towards the heels, tidal pull. Rounding into your back, hips come forward, chest lifts, chin lifts. And now come down to the earth and coming into a little baby cobra. So no hands. We're trying to squeeze the tops of the feet down into the earth, lifting up, squeeze the glutes nice and tight. Breathe, 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 and then release. A little shimmy of the hips. Hands come underneath the shoulders again, and we're going to come up, tuck our toes, hips up nice and high, downward facing dog. Now from here, we're going to bring our knees back down to the earth. Keep our toes tucked. Walk our hands in and make that same shape, camel pose. So encouraging the hips forward, looking up towards the sky, not overdoing. And then come back up. Hands come forward, untucking your toes, hips back towards the heels. Let the forehead touch down, a little movement of your chin from side to side. Nice. And then as we inhale, let's come back up nice and slowly, tucking your toes, hips up nice and high, encouraging the body through the arms. And as we inhale, we step the right foot forward between the hands. Left heel comes down, rising up, warrior two. Left hand down the back leg, right arm reaches up and over, taking your elbow to your thigh, left arm up and over by your ear. Nice. Inhaling, we come back up, warrior two. Taking your hands to the earth and stepping the left foot nearly forward, but it kind of takes a little lift up into the sky behind us for a moment, coming into warrior three. So lifting the body, lifting that left leg strong through both legs, and then hands come to the earth, left foot lands beside the right, folding over your legs, inhaling, rising, coming all the way up, exhaling, folding over. Inhaling, left foot back. Knee comes down, rising up, Anjaneyasana. Hands come down through the center, left elbow to the outside of the right knee, squeezing the hands together, looking over your right elbow. So it's strong, but there's ease. Lengthening through the left side of the body. Nice. And then releasing your hands to the earth. Tucking your toes, right foot back. Plank pose. Knees come down, hips come back towards the heels, tidal pull. Rounding into your back. Hips come down, chest lifts, chin lifts. And then lowering down, come down all the way. Coming into Shalabhasana now. So lifting the arms, lifting the legs, creating that strength in the back of the body. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Coming back into downward facing dog, pressing the body through the arms. And again, we're going to take our knees to the earth, coming into our camel pose. So walking our hands in, onto our lower back, lifting through the front of the body. Nice. And then coming up, coming into our child's pose. Breathing into the back of the body. And then inhaling, we make our way back up. It's good to explore things a few times. Just allow things to change nice and gradually. And then coming back up. Hands come forward, untucking your toes. Lovely length. Breathe into the back of the body. And then one more time, we come up, tuck our toes, check in with our energy. How's everything feeling? Doesn't need to be our best camel pose ever, but it might feel like it is. And then release, nice and slowly. Lovely. Important to feel connected to the earth after being in camel pose. Now ready to come into downward facing dog. So coming forward, tucking your toes, hips up nice and high. Nice. And as we inhale, we're going to step the left foot forward between the hands. Right heel comes down, rising up. Warrior two. Right hand comes down the back leg. Left arm reaches up and over, taking our elbow to our thigh. Right arm up and over by our ear. Inhaling, we come back up. Warrior two. Taking our hands to the earth. Now this time we're going to let the right knee come down. Ardha Hanuman, a little fold over the left leg. Tuck those toes in towards the nose. And then as we inhale, ready to fly, we're going to come up onto the left leg. Right leg lifts. Warrior three. So it's light, it's strong, it's purposeful. We're ready. Nice. And then hands come down to the earth. Right foot lands beside the left foot, folding over your legs, chin in towards the chest. And then inhale, rising, coming all the way back up. Hands come down through the center of the body. Ready for our third round. So feet apart. We're going to bend our knees, take the hands onto the lower back, encourage the hips forward, climb through the front of the body, really believe in the soles of the feet. And then inhaling, coming up, coming down over your legs, interlinking your fingers, drawing your arms away from your body. Lovely. Releasing your hands and your arms and rolling up one vertebra at a time, all the way, and then hands come onto the lower back and we continue that movement all the way up and back. Coming up, nice and slowly, coming over your legs, encouraging your arms away from your body. And then releasing. One more time, we're going to climb, roll back up, hands onto the lower back, climb through the front of the body, Discover what happens, how it feels, and then inhaling, coming back up. Lovely. A little massage down the backs of your legs as you bring your feet closer together, chin in towards the chest. Inhaling, stepping the right foot back. Knee comes down, rising up, Anjaneyasana. Coming into our twist, right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Now this time as you squeeze the hands together, you might tuck your toes under the back and straighten the right leg. You can always keep the knee on the earth, but this might be the next option. Maybe take that left arm up towards the sky, right hand towards the earth. Lovely. Releasing your hands to the earth, stepping the left foot back. Plank pose. Feet nice and wide apart, coming onto your right hand. Left arm reaches up towards the sky into our side plank pose. Coming back to the center, coming onto your left side. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. And then right hand comes down, knees come down, hips come back towards the heels, tidal pull. Rounding into your back, hips come forward, chest lifts, chin lifts. Tucking your toes, pressing back, downward facing dog. Lovely. We're going to bring the right knee down. Take that right leg behind us. Come up onto the right knee. Keep the left leg straight. Left hand down. That left leg, right arm reaches up and over by your ear. And then as we inhale, right hand comes down to the earth. Left arm reaches up and over. Inhaling, we come up. Exhaling, leaning over to the left. Inhaling, we come up again. Exhaling, left arm reaches up and over. One more time. Inhaling. So nice for the side of the body. And then coming back up. You might even find you come onto the right hand and lift the left leg. And then come back up. Nice. Come round over that. Round to the right. Back into downward facing dog. As we inhale, we step the right foot forward between the hands. Come up onto your right leg. Left leg lifts. Warrior 3. Nice and strong. Breathing. Lovely. And then hands to the earth. Left foot lands beside the right foot, folding over your legs. Inhaling, rising. Exhaling, folding over. Inhaling, left foot back. Knee comes down, rising up. Anjaneyasana. Taking your left elbow to the outside of your right knee now. Squeezing the hands and maybe tucking your toes. Straightening the left leg. Or keeping the knee on the floor. Most importantly, breathing. Lovely. Releasing your hands to the earth. Stepping the right foot back. Plank pose. Knees come down. Hips come back towards the heels. And in fact, we're going to come back into plank pose. For side plank, Bashistasana, left side first, right arm reaches up towards the sky. Come back to the center, coming on to your right side, left arm reaches up. Nice. Come back to the center, an extra tidal pull. Rounding into your back, hips come forward, chest lifts, chin lifts. Tucking your toes, pressing back, downward facing dog. Lovely. And then let the left knee come down. Let that left foot come behind you. Coming up onto your left knee. Right hand down that straight leg. Left arm reaches up and over. Left hand comes down. Right arm reaches up and over by your ear. Inhaling, we come back up. Right hand down. Left arm up and over. Inhaling, coming back up, and then that left hand lands, right arm, and we start to feel the sense of tipping, that sense of space. Nice. Right hand comes down, the straight leg, left arm reaches up and over. Now with this time we come up, left hand comes down, maybe the right leg lifts, right arm reaches up and over by your ear, and then release, coming back up. Come round onto your mat again, pressing back into downward facing dog. Inhaling, stepping the left foot forward between your hands. Right heel down, rising up. Warrior two. Right hand down the back, left arm reaches up and over. Taking our elbow to our thigh, right arm reaches up and over. Nice. Coming back, warrior two. Taking our hands to the earth, stepping the right leg comes up into warrior three. Nice and strong, everything engaged here. Trying to press down that left big toe into the earth. Reach for the wall behind you. And then let the hands come down, let the right foot come down, folding over your legs, chin in towards the chest. Inhaling, rising, coming all the way up. And one more time, we're going to take our feet nice and wide apart, bend the knees, hands onto the lower back, and discover how it feels. Lengthen through the front of the body. Now we're using strength in the back of the body, elbows coming in, nice and open through the heart. And then inhaling, making your way back up. Hands come in front of the heart, thumbs on the breastbone, steadying yourself, breathing. Lovely. And then coming to sit on your mat in Sukhasana, pose of ease, with your legs crossed, hands on your knees, palms facing up, feeling the energy that you've created in your body. Prana Vayu, our life force, our essential breath that keeps us uplifted. When we bring energy into the body, we have to make space for it. So at the end of our practice, it's always nice to feel what space has been created in our body, in and around our heart. Maybe there's a bit more space in the breath. Maybe there's a little bit more space between your thoughts now. This peace offering of space. Lovely. And we'll close our practice now by drawing our hands in front of our hearts as we bow in gratitude and thanks to our bodies, our breath, our minds, our hearts for serving us so well, doing such an amazing job. Our bodies are so incredible place to live our life through. So we give thanks. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you again very soon. Namaste.